Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Monday, March 12th, 2018. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at this market today, we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures trading up by just 5 points to 27.89 per contract. All in all, the futures are a little bit higher. We had a pretty good day on Friday, to say the least, and we'll see how today plays out. Generally, after a big update like we saw on Friday, the next trading day we get what we call a little bit of a more subdued trading session. So we'll see how it all shakes out and plays out once the opening bell rings. So let's see what we get. We'll see where we go, and let's take a look at some stocks in the news. First stock we're going to take a look at today is going to be Intel. It looks like the company has made a bid for Broadcom. So Intel shares were a little bit higher. Now they're starting to trickle down a little bit. Right now trading at 51.78. They closed at 52.19. But it looks like they are trying to make a bid for Broadcom. Now, as you know, Broadcom is trying to make a bid for Qualcomm. Qualcomm's trying to make a bid for NXPI. This is pretty unbelievable when you think about all the takeover and merger talk we're getting out of the chip company. So again, we'll see how that plays out. Intel under a little bit of pressure. If you take a look at AVGO, which is Broadcom, you're going to see that's trading at 261.93. It did spike Friday afternoon really high up above 274. However, it has come back down as people are thinking regulators will not let this go through. So we'll see how it all plays out. But nonetheless, we are seeing Broadcom still holding some gains. Stock did close at 253.78 on Friday. This tells us there could be a bid in all of the chips, so I'd keep the SMH on watch. Also, stocks like Skyworks Solutions, that could be in play. You'll see that's ticking up a little bit higher. So again, we'll see how this all shakes out. But nonetheless, the chip sector is starting to heat up with a lot of M&A talk, and that could ultimately keep markets or keep that industry group pretty strong. Let's take a look at Take-Two Interactive, TTWO. On Friday afternoon, they announced that they will be going into the S&P 500. I believe that occurs on the 19th of March, so that's going to be next Monday. But that news is already being factored in. Stock closed at 116.61. It is now trading at 117.30. So Take-Two Interactive going into the S&P 500. We have lots of upgrades and downgrades out here. E-Trade Financial Corp, that stock was upgraded today. That is catching a little bit of a bid. Again, a lot of resistance in the low 60s. So if you own it, try to run it up to that level. We'll see where it goes. Red Hat today is downgraded, RHT. That stock trading at 154.20, closed at 155.48. So that's pulling back a little bit. I don't see anything terrible here. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. We'll see where it goes. Looks like we got Merck, MRK. That is trading right now at 55.68, closed at 55.14, so that's upticked a little bit, has pulled back off of its morning highs. That is on the back of an upgrade. Looks like we have another downgrade today, Newmont Mining, NEM. This is trading at 37.31, closed at 37.71. So we're getting little minor moves today in this overall market. Mondays are usually on the lighter side. Let's take a look at a few more here. Disney should be in the spotlight today. It looks like they have that Black Panther movie debuting as #1 for the 4th consecutive week, and that stock is trading at 105.26, closed at 104.73. So you got a little bit of an uptick in Disney. Disney shares, when I look at the daily chart, I'm still not in love with it. So you got to be a little bit careful there. We'll see how it plays out. Let's take a look at Johnson Controls, JCI. It looks like they are exploring strategic alternatives for their power solutions business. This is up around $39.30, closed at $38.54. So you got a good little uptick there. I'd give Johnson Controls the upside to around $40. I don't know if it goes much past that, but nonetheless, it is hanging in there today. So we'll see how it all plays out when it's all said and done. A little bit on the lighter side today. We're not looking at a whole lot of movement in a lot of different equities out here. Even when I look at my big mover list, I'm not really seeing anything that is standing out that much. Let's take a look at Micron, another chip player, catching a good bid this morning. Stock is trading at 56.41, closed at 54.59. And again, everything in the chip industry, when you get M&A going over there, they're going to remain strong for the time being, so keep that on the radar today. All right, let's shift gears here. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures trading down about $5.50 right now. Gold sitting at $1,318 an ounce. If you take a look at the GLD, that's trading at around 124.92, closed at 125.54. So that is showing you a little downticking going on. That's usually because the dollar is stronger, and that is the case, but the dollar has pulled back a little bit this morning off of the highs. But again, the dollar is showing a little bit of strength. Let's take a look at crude oil today. Crude oil futures trading lower by 54 cents to $61.50 a barrel. Take a look at the USO. That's a good ETF to track the movement in crude oil. That's trading at $12.38, down from $12.47. So oil down a little bit, gold down a little bit. We'll be watching that dollar today, see how that plays out. But chip stocks are hot, and I think that has to stay on our radar this morning. All right, everybody, I'm going to wrap it up here short and sweet. If you haven't done so, come on over. Take a 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Again, we've had a great 2018. We're going to look to keep that going right into the end of the month and ultimately into the end of the year. We've had some great volatility out here in 2018. That is expected to continue. And again, we get volatility, we get lots and lots of action. So if you haven't done so and you want to trade right alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. With that being said, everybody, have a great trading day, and we will see you all on the charts.